This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
Good morning. Well, this morning we have Chef Duane Wood from Ottumwa Regional Health Center, and he also brought in a very special guest, Dizzy the Clown, and you're actually going to show us how to make Coca-Cola cake.
Coca-Cola cake. It is awesome. Once you have one bite, you'll eat the whole pan. As my mom says, I'm just going to have a sliver or about 40 at a time. But Go ahead.
I was going to say, since there's Coca-Cola cans, I asked if we can make this a Dr. Pepper cake, and you said possibly.
I don't see why it wouldn't work.
Okay.
7 Up.
7 Up.
It's chocolate.
That's true. All right, so we have plenty of helpers over here. So what do you need us to do first?
Well, first, again, I wanted to introduce Dizzy. She's one of our resident clowns at Ottumwa Regional. She keeps our patients happy. She sees all of our children patients, and she just is out in the community. She visits schools and all kinds of fun things.
I'm so excited about being here and making a Coca-Cola chocolate cake.
Sounds delicious.
So first of all, I need, Dizzy, can you get the flour and get that sifted for me?
Just a second.
No, white flour. I need white flour.
They didn't have any white flour.
Well, it's because we're using all-purpose flour today, Dizzy. Come on.
Oh, just a second.
That smells better than
Rachel Ray always throws stuff over her shoulder.
Yeah, but it's salt.
Oh, a pinch of salt?
A pinch of salt.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness.
No, don't pinch the salt. You pinch of salt in the mix.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Dizzy.
Oh, just a second.
So while she's sifting here, we've got 2 sticks of butter, and we're going to melt that. We've added 3 tablespoons of cocoa and 8 ounces of Coca-Cola. We want to bring that up to a boil, and we're going to add that to our flour mixture, which I've already kind of gotten it to that point. And Dizzy is going to go ahead and mix that in all together for us. And
Do I stir it to the left or to the right?
Both ways, please, in circles.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Better be careful now.
She's messy.
Whoa.
This is starting to look like my kitchen when I cook, so don't feel bad, Dizzy.
Okay.
Well, and as you can see, even though we have a little bit, it does turn out wonderful. So, and after we get that all mixed up, we're going to add 2 beaten eggs.
Okay.
Keep on mixing.
Oh, don't we need buttermilk?
I'm getting there.
I brought it. Just a second. Wait a minute. I think that's evaporated milk. Oh, no, wait a minute. No, that's buttermilk. Yeah, there's buttermilk. I know I got buttermilk. Oh, yeah, there's buttermilk.
And one of the really cool tricks, if you don't have buttermilk, you can always make it with fresh milk and add a tablespoon of lemon juice. Will actually curdle the milk, so now you have buttermilk. Oh, okay. And we're going to continue to see how it curdles. And actually, you can also use vinegar, which is the acidity in there that's going to... So now we're going to add all the marshmallows. No, add them to the mix, please. The bowl, not eat them. Not add them to you.
She just pulled a Scott Kellum there, eating the ingredients before adding them to our recipe.
to make sure they're good, right?
And what's going to happen, we get that all mixed up, the marshmallows are going to float to the top, and we're going to put it in a preheated 350-degree oven.
All right.
And while that's in the oven, we're going to start our icing, which again covers, we're going to start out with a box, 1 box, 16 ounces, pound of confection sugar.
Okay.
We are going to add melted butter.
Have you done this before?
I have. I did one last night. Actually, I need to add a teaspoon of baking soda over here, too.
Didn't you already put the soda in that one?
Yeah, this is a different kind, Dizzy. Work with me here, okay? Just stir. Keep stirring in circles. So we've added our butter. We're going to add 3 tablespoons of baking cocoa. It's also referred to as Dutch cocoa.
Okay.
And this is the icing, which you pour over the cake as soon as it comes out of the oven. Marshmallows get all melted.
Oh, it smells delicious.
And now we have to add 6 to 7, I say 7 tablespoons of Coca-Cola. Did you count that? How many, Dizzy?
What?
Never
When?
mind. Just
I
keep
don't
mixing,
know.
keep mixing. Okay, so we got that in there. We're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla, which is Caribbean vanilla, straight from the
Ooh.
Caribbean islands.
Look at that.
We were just talking about cruises on the way in, and that just happens to be one of the ones we did. We're going to mix this all up, and you can also add some chopped nuts at this point to your icing.
If you want to.
And last time my wife Susie made it, she put chopped pecans in there, and it was very pecan.
That's pecans.
I'm from California. We call them pecans.
okay.
Pecans. This is a Southeast Iowa thing. So, anyways, now that she's got that all mixed up, we're gonna put it in the.
Put that in there?
Put this in the
you
cake pan.
sure?
Positive.
Okay.
Put that in the
Scott,
roasting.
make sure she does a good job.
I'm on it.
There you go. Oh, look at
Are
that.
you a cook?
No. I claim to be one on TV.
And scrape the bowl nice and clean. We want all that sugar and scrape it clean to put it in there.
Okay.
She's great with our children and our patients. Cooking we'll work on.
That's the same thing I say about Ella, though.
Uh-oh. She just licked the bowl.
All right. So then, do we put this on?
And again, we're going to put this in a 350 degree oven and bake it for 30 to 35 minutes.
Okay.
When we take that out, that is just going to get poured right over to the top of that cake mix.
Okay,
And it will, and you let it sit, and this actually soaks in. The marshmallows have melted. And here is our finished product.
Do we get to taste it?
Yes, we do. This is a nice Coca-Cola cake.
That looks delicious.
It is really good. And again, it's one of those things that you just keep going back for one more bite.
Show it one more time.
Sure.
There we- Look at that. And welcome back. If you're just joining us, we're live from Kelly's Furniture and Carpet One, and we're in the kitchen, and we just made Coca-Cola cake with the help of Dizzy the Clown and Chef Duane Wood from Ottumwa Regional Health Center. How are you doing?
We're doing great.
right.
Dizzy's slicing up some taste samples
This
here.
looks like totally awesome.
It is really good.
All right. Do you want to go ahead and recap the ingredients really
Yes,
quickly?
first of all, you want to sift 2 cups of flour and a cup of sugar in a separate bowl. In the meantime, in a pan, you want to melt 2 sticks of butter, 3 tablespoons of dark chocolate cocoa, 8 ounces of Coca-Cola, and get that boiling. And once that's boiling, we're going to pour that over the sugar and the flour mixture, mix it well. We're going to add our marshmallows, buttermilk, which is a half a cup of buttermilk. Remember, if you don't have buttermilk, you can make it from milk, lemon juice, or vinegar, just a little. And then 2 beaten eggs. We're going to mix that all together. Again, we have that in a pan. Your marshmallows will float to the top, which is part of the beauty of this cake.
Look at that.
And put it in a 350 degree oven for 30 minutes. While that's going on, we're going to make our frosting. We're going to melt 1 stick of butter and vanilla and 3 tablespoons of cocoa and 7 tablespoons of Coca-Cola. Mix that all together, pour it over your 1 box of or 16 ounces of confection sugar. Mix it all together, and here we have the finished icing. As soon as the cake comes out, while it's still warm,
You want to put it on top of
you want to pour it all over to the top of that cake. It actually soaks in and mixes with the marshmallows and makes a nice gooey.
These kind of look like fudge bars right now.
Well, we'll let
Can
you.
we try it now?
Yes, you can. Go ahead.
I've never had this before.
And Ella was asking if we can make this with Dr. Pepper. I don't see why not. Dr. Pepper cake, orange crush. No.
Oh my goodness. This is like the best of both worlds. Soda and chocolate.
I'm telling you,
Could we sprinkle some jalapeno chips on here?
if that's your choice,
It
please
is my
feel free.
choice. This is, and it's so moist.
That's the marshmallows and the butter and everything working together.
All right.
That's delicious.
It is a great cake. Again, one barely makes it through our house in a night hold. And at
Delicious.
nighttime, Susie and I will be laying there, and I'm like, did you hear it? And she's like, what? And I said, the Coca-Cola cake's calling me. So I get up and go make sure that I keep it quiet.
Well, fantastic. Well, we'll definitely post this recipe on our website at heartlandconnection.com. Make sure to click on the Good Morning Heartland tab at the top of the homepage. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for helping us out this morning.
We love being here.
We hope you have a fantastic weekend. Your news will continue tonight with KTVO News at 5.
You can follow us on Facebook or Twitter.
We hope you have a fabulous weekend. We'll see you right back here Monday morning at 5:30 a.m.
Dizzy's